You guys have a 24-point deficit at the half. Just how hard is it to go into a half of a playoff game down that much?
Yeah, I mean, that's never a spot you want to be in, but we were also in a similar position early this year here, and, we fought back. So we knew we was just going to have to be one possession at a time. We're going to have to really lock in, put together stops, and continue to trust offensively so that we can get our pace going, we can get into the paint, make plays, make shots. And we did some good things in that second half, but we got to continue to learn and build off that.
Obviously, you guys are able to do that in the second half. I think in the first half, one thing that when they get downhill, all of a sudden it's cuts. It's not just guys like standing still. How do you guys maybe handle that a little bit better or deal with that a little bit better as a defense?
Just contain the ball, lots of communication, and be early in our help to get out so that we're not, scrambling around. They're not, drive, kick, swing, drive again, because that's how, they play really well. And they can get shots that way. So just contain the ball better, communicate better.
Defensively, first half, I think they were shooting around 74% late in the first quarter, 60% for the half. I realize sometimes guys are going to make shots, but just what wasn't working, I guess, defensively as a group through those first 24 minutes?
I feel like we just weren't ourselves, kind of. We weren't physical. We weren't playing to our advantage. We know they want to play in transition, and I think they had 10 transition points in the first quarter or maybe less. So just kind of, game plan, execution of knowing what we need to do but not doing it, as well as we should. So we got to clean that up.
As one of the spacers on the team, beneficiary of Giannis's passing, he had 1 assist, which is rare. What, I guess, were you seeing as you were, filling your lanes and finding space, but when either those kickouts weren't coming or they were coming in different ways or at maybe the wrong time, what were you kind of seeing from how they were kind of mucking that up a little bit to prevent you guys from moving the ball?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shots out there to be had if we continue to move the ball and play together. I mean, Giannis getting downhill is never a bad option, regardless of if he passes or not, because he's going to get a bucket or, get fouled. So we want him to continue to be himself, and us as shooters continue to find space. And we know, throughout the whole season, he's had triple-double after triple-double. He's going to find us for shots. So continue to just trust and do it together, communicate together out there, what we see, what's open.
As far as the communication piece, mentally, what's the bounce back look like from this game as far as communication amongst your teammates?
Just learning from it, man. It's in a series, we know we can go into it and win 4 straight, but that's also hard to do. So we learn from this one and put it behind us and get ready for the next one because we know we're a lot better team. We can play a lot better. So just learn from it.
Siakam ends the night with 25 points, but he's 10 of 15 from the field. What maybe makes him so difficult for you guys?
Yeah, he can knock down shots, play in the mid-range, play downhill. So we got to guard him as a unit, not give him as much space, hit him first on his drives, on his post touch. Takes 5 to do it.
I think there's a couple of possessions where you get him on a switch. Just what's your kind of mindset when you do end up getting switched onto him?
Yeah, just be physical. Get into him, be physical, send him to the help. We know on post touches we want to, send it low, send it to the baseline, and he wants that right hand on ISOs. He's looking to spin back to it. So just tendencies and trying to get into him and make him tough because he's going to make shots, but let's just try to make it tough.